Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. For learning React Native CLI application development, one more video I am creating on this to create a dynamic list. In previous video we have created a list by using the map function of array to develop a list. But that list is not a dynamic. Dynamic link means suppose we have thousands of elements in a list and we want to display only 14 elements at a time on a screen. So next 15 element will come dynamically and it will take only the 15 slots are allocated on a screen. That means we have a 15 rows on a screen. That 15 rows will replace by the next 15 element, then next 15 element. That means we create list dynamically and we have thousands of element in a list, does not affect the performance, does not increase the memory size. Only fixed amount of rows is created, those rows are replaced by the next element. But in normal list we suppose have 1000 element in a list, then whole 1000 element will take the memory and means the 1000 rows we will create to store the information, and then every time whenever we delete, insert or update, and every time we have to render whole list. That is more time consuming, it take more space also and more rendering process is also involved. But here in dynamic list we just need to concentrate only on displaying information of the as per the size of a screen. If my screen size is to display 15 rows, then it will display 15. If size is small, 10 rows, then it will automatically create 10 rows, and information or list of information will be updated only on the particular number of rows. That means the size of list does not affect the performance of the list. That is the change between dynamic list and a normal list. So here for creating a dynamic list we have to use a flat list. So how we can use this, that we are going to learn. For that I have this state variable, I have here some information like that, I have here key because this key element is used by default by the flat list. We can change the name to ID also, later on we will see how we can change. But here you see I have a student information that is display here. So after that I want to display this, so I say view, and inside this I want to display flat list. So this flat list is from a React Native, so I just import this. Now this flat list require two minimum parameters. That first one is data, so we pass here student information that I have created here. This is student information I want to pass here. Now second is the render item, so that render item I want to pass here, and that would be inside arrow function like this. So under this arrow function, suppose I have item, so that would be in form of object. One item will come and that item I want to display by using text element. So I say text here component. Inside this text component, first of all I want to display the 1 2 3 4 5 like this. So I say index, that would be item dot key, key is my index, then dot, then here I say item dot name. You see this object have key and name, and I can display rank also, but first of all I display name and key, and that would be resolve. Remember that it is rendering in an iterative way, in a looping way, so it need a key element also like that. If I say key equal to, and I can pass here item dot key. Remember that this is not required here because automatically it take the key element. You see by default I have the here one field key, so automatically it will take the unique ID from this key. So here we have built this. Now we have this, I just to save this, and you will see that we have a list of elements. This is dynamic list. Now we have to show this like a list. For that I need CSS, so I say const and here I say styles, and I say style sheet. So style sheet from React Native dot create, and inside this I need object this way. And then I create a heading. First of all, I say heading property. I say font size for this heading should be 20. Then font weight of this should be bold like this. Then I say margin from the bottom. Margin from the bottom should be 10 like this. Save this, and we need comma also here. Save this, and it will update the information. So but it will update after setting. So I set for the heading here, I say style equal to styles dot heading. Update this, and you will see that we have the change here. Then I need to set information here also. So I say style equal to styles dot list item. So list item property I have to set. So I create here, I say list item object, and here I define the first of all the background. The background color of this should be I say pink. Then I say like this, I save this. You will see that background color is there. Now I say here that we need the margin from the bottom. So I say margin from bottom to 2 pixel. You see. Now I say the padding should be 10 pixel. Save this, and you see the changes here. Then I say the width of this 340 pixel. Save this, you see. Then I can say 380, you see, it's clear. Then I can say the font size also. I say font size should be increased. So I say 18 should be the font size. You see, font size we have. Now we can also display the rank. This field we can also display. For that, what we can do here like that. I say rank of this person is item dot rank like that. Save this. You see, I can display rank also. I can display name also like that. You see. So this way we can show information whatever we require. Now what I do, this is my dynamic list. So if I increase the size of this list, suppose I increase the size, I copy this, once again I paste this, save this, you will see that it will inform you that you have a repetition of key. You see, repetition of key element we have because it's 8, so should be 9, then it should be 10, then it should be 11, then 12, then 13, then 14, then 15. It should be unique for identification. Save this. You see, error is gone. Now we have automatically scroll bar also. You see, we have a scroll bar here also in this list. Flatlist working perfectly fine here. Now I do one thing also. Suppose we have this list, and in place of this key element I have some other key. For example, I select all the element here. So I say this is ID, for example, and I select this also, and I say, you see, select this, and I change to ID. Save this, and you see generating error. So in place of this key, I say it is ID, then I save this, pass key also to this. So for that I have to say key extractor. You see, key extractor, then we have this arrow function. Here I say item, then I say item dot id is the key. So if I am not passing a key attribute, then we manually have to assign the key property of this. Key property is this id. Okay. Now it is saying that this id is not exist because we are dynamically changing this. So I need to restart this application once again. So I say npx react native like this, installing, and I have to pass value also here. It is misplaced. Save this, and here also we have to give. Save this. You see that once again we have the information, and in place of key we have convert to id. And if we do not have a id, we do not have a key property or key field, then manually we have to provide the key to this flat list. Not only that, we can this list is coming in a row format, but we can convert into column format also. How we can convert? We have to pass here num column, num calls, and suppose I provide here 4. So that means it will display 4 element at a time in a column. In a one row we have a 4 column. So it is trying to display this, and it will say that it's not possible for this application to change the number of column in runtime. So once again I have to start this application to update this. You see that it is coming like this way, but is taking the complete you can say the width of the screen. That's why I have to decrease this to 60. Save this. More number of items are coming now. So I say in place of 60 is 80. You see, and I need to provide a margin also. So in place of bottom margin I say margin 2. You see, we have the space like this. I can increase to 90 also. We can adjust as per the screen size. We can say 200 also. Save this. It is more than the screen size, so I say 98, 97, 96, more 93. You see, it's coming perfectly now. So as per the screen size it will convert this, and I can remove the extra field also. No need of providing these field, just I display the information that can become as per the screen size. Save this, and you will see that this information is coming right way, this way. And I can also remove this id. Just I save the information. This is required name of this. You see, so all the field coming like this, and I can also say the alignment for this. So I say alignment, I say text vertical alignment to center. Save this, and then I say text alignment to center also. Save this. You see, we have this in the center. Now I can provide border also. So I say border radius to 5. Save this. You see, like this we can design like a button. And I can also provide some width. So I say the height of this is 30. Save this. It is less, so I say 60. You see, I can increase more also, 70, like this way. You see, so it look like a button, and this is the flat list. Dynamically it is coming, and I can what I can provide, if the size of this is increased, automatically scroll bar will come. We have learned this. So we have the column also, key extractor, data, rendering, everything we have designed this by using CSS also. But one problem is there, whenever I click on these item, it's not responding anything, because we do not have such kind of things inbuilt in it. For that we have to use separate component. So how we can use that component, we will see in the next video. I think in this video you have learned how you can create a dynamic list by using Flatlist component in React Native CLI. In next video we will see how we can make it touchable also. We click on it and it gives the response. If you learn something from this video, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.